Lisa, I'll call you later. I'm staying at Lakeview Towers.
Oh, no, don't leave just yet. Now, but you and Earl, you know each other.
Sure, Earl. See you again.
And I don't know, Harriet Corbin. I don't think I've met Harriet. Oh, you have? Oh, and this is my daughter-in-law. This is Margo Hughes. And her father, Dr. Dixon. Now, this is Jerry Halpern. He manufactures Barbara's line of clothes in New York.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I worked with your husband in New York. He's the best.
Well, I suppose that's really a matter of opinion. My daughter happens to be in the middle of divorcing him.
Yes, I know. I'm very sorry to hear it. Would you do me a favor? Tell Tom I'll give him a call. I don't want to bother him right now.
Oh, no, please. You get in touch with Tom yourself. He'd love to talk with you right now.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Oh, Barbara, give me a call at the hotel, and I can show you those fabric samples before I have to go back.
Oh, Jerry, you're an angel. And listen, I am sorry about that awful rumor that you heard. Like your
Well, as long as it isn't true.
It's not. So, when are you going back to New York?
Well, I'll probably get the first plane out tomorrow. Well, I want to talk to Tom.
Oh, no, I don't think you should interrupt him right now.
I'm just going to talk to him.
Honey, listen, are you ready to go? Kim, listen, there's something I really have to do, so why don't you go on without me and I'll grab a ride, okay?
We'll see you
Okay,
later.
all right.
Are you ready, Mike?
I will see you there. I promise to see you there. Tom, isn't it a surprise to see Jerry in town?
It certainly is.
But I'm sorry you're not handling Simply Barbara anymore.
Well, I thought that Barbara needed someone who could devote more attention to it. I'm sure you'll like Greg Hadley.
Oh, I told Lisa I'd like us all to have dinner while I'm here. If you can't do it tonight, maybe breakfast tomorrow.
I love it. Listen, I don't know my schedule, though. Where can I get in touch with you?
I'm at Lakeview Towers.
I'll call you later.
Talk to you then.
It's good to see you, Jim.
Okay, Tom.
Hey, I don't want you to see him, okay?
Why?
Because I already told you I'm considering talking to other manufacturers when his contract is up and want to go with somebody else.
I think you're making a mistake. He's done a terrific job for
Yes,
you.
and he's also making out like a bandit on my design.
And he also gave you the benefit of his expertise when you were just starting out in the business.
Fine. He's the Mother Teresa of the rag trade. Tom, the fact remains I talked to other manufacturers who are willing to take a smaller cut.
Terrific. It's your decision.
Good. So don't talk to him.
He's a friend. I'm going to take him out for a drink. We won't talk business, okay? Excuse me.
You look beat, kid. Come on, let's get out of here.
Good idea.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Nice to see you. Well, I'm going to be going. I hope everything works out for you.
Thanks, Barbara.
You're welcome. Good day.
I called the Grand Prix and canceled the reception.
Oh, poor little Spree. She's going to be disappointed. You know what? I think we all need a drink. I think we should go over to my new saloon.
That's the best idea you've had all day. Come on, Harriet. We'll go through the vestry, lose the reporters.
So, Mr. McKechnie, Mr. McCall feels that an annulment would be the best solution to this. And since the marriage was never consummated, and since you haven't seen Shannon for 8 years, I don't see that you'd have any opposition to that.
Mr. Hughes, I assure you I want everyone to be happy. But this is a difficult thing.
I would think it would make you very happy to get an annulment. I don't understand why you never did it years ago.
You don't understand, Les. This marriage has meant a lot to me. I hate to give it up.
What could you possibly be giving up? You haven't seen her in 8 years.
A kind of freedom. Surely you can understand when a lassie gets too serious. I've only to tell her I'm a married man estranged from a wife that won't give me a divorce. It's a very nice position for a single man to be in. I rather loathe to part with it.
Mr. McKechnie, I sympathize, but, you see, Shannon and Brian would like to be married, so we have a little technical problem that has to be solved.
Perhaps you could recommend a solicitor for me.
Oh, you don't need a lawyer. Not as long as you agree to the annulment.
As a Scotsman, you know we don't like to be pushed into anything if we don't fully understand the consequences. I'll find a solicitor myself. Why don't you call me tomorrow? I'm staying at the Lakeview Towers.
Very well, I'll call you.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience. But it was a pleasure to meet you, Mr. McCall. And lovely to see my wife after all these years. Cheerio, Mr. Hughes.
Cheerio.
I want to be as drunk as you were the night you met that man.
Brian, I don't think that's going to do anything at all. Listen, why don't you two go home, get some rest, enjoy the fact that you have each other. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll give you a call in the morning.
You're right. You're right.
Listen, Tom, thank you for everything.
You're welcome.
Mr. McCall, I'm sorry to keep bringing this up, but we have another wedding in the wings. The groom's a nervous wreck. The guests are all outside trampling the new grass.
I'm really sorry about this, Reverend Seaton. We'll clear out.
I was wondering, there's no time to clean the church. Would it be all right if we used your flowers?
Oh, sure.
Of course.
I hope everything goes more smoothly next time. We'll give you a new date just as soon as we can.
Yes, do try to straighten everything out beforehand next time.
That's a promise. Well,
Well, what do you want to do now? Okay. What a coincidence, wasn't it? You know, McKechnie seeing your picture in a Scottish fashion newspaper, huh?
that's not how it happened.
What do you mean? What are you saying?
I really don't want to tell you. I don't want to ruin your trust in anyone.
Hey, no more secrets, remember? Ever.
It wasn't a coincidence that Duncan was here when he was. Barbara Ryan arranged it, and Lucinda Walsh helped her.
Now, you stand here, and you here. The bride will stand here, and the maid of honor here. Have you got the ring? Now, when you hear the music, that'll be your cue.